Hi students, I'd like to show you how to scan your handwritten work on a mobile device and turn it in via the Canvas app. You're going to need two applications in order to do this. The first one is an application called Adobe Scan, which we will find right here. And then the second application that you're going to need is the Canvas Student app, which is right here. Either of these apps can be downloaded via the Google Play Store if you're on an Android phone, or the App Store if you are on an iOS device, either an iPhone or an iPad. Both of these apps work very similar to one another, so what you're going to see here is pretty much what you may see on an iOS device. This is a Samsung S9, so with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is to open up the Adobe Scan app, and we're going to need to sign in with a personal account. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the sign in with Google, and then I'm going to sign in with my personal account. If you do not yet have an account with Adobe, you will need to register for one because you will not be able to use your school account at this point. So I'm going to use my personal address right here, my Joseph Barr 1. And now the app should open up, and we'll go ahead and say, let's go. So now I have now what I have is a paper that is in the camera view, and what it tells me to do right here is exactly that. Tap the screen when you're ready to scan. They'll find the borders, and it's going to take the photo for you. So I'm going to click on this. It's going to found the borders of the document, and you will notice that it goes ahead and it actually outlines the document. You can drag these handles to adjust the borders on this. We're going to leave them as is for right now. You'll notice that I have good lighting in the room, okay, and I've also managed to put the entire paper within the borders here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. If I wanted to add an additional paper to this, I would go ahead and do that right now. And rather than do that, I'm going to go ahead and just click on the click down there in the bottom corner, and now you'll notice that this has been converted into a more legible document. So I'm going to go up here to the top, and then I'm going to name this, give this a name. We're just going to call it test. We're going to call it test PDF. You might end up naming this the name of the assignment along with your name. So in this particular case, I'm just going to go Jody Barr. And now that assignment should be not only easy to find the name of, but also who it belongs to, and that would be for the teacher. So we'll go ahead and we'll push OK there. Now the next thing we're going to do is to share this PDF. Okay, so first thing actually we need to do here is to save it. There we go. We're going to go up here in the top right hand corner and save that PDF. And now I can go here to the share button. And when we share this PDF, what we're going to do is we're just going to share a copy. So I can go ahead and I can click here. This is also going to bring up a context menu. You will also see this will look very similar on an iPhone, but what we're going to do here is to go ahead and push the Canvas Student app. And when I do that, it's actually going to bring up a place for me to submit this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Submit Assignment. I'm going to actually choose my ID Sandbox, and then I'm going to go right here, and we're just going to turn this in for Test Google Doc. When I click on the next button, that assignment has now been turned in, and that's how easy it is to scan your work on a mobile phone and turn it in as a PDF using the Adobe Scan app. If you have any questions about how to do this, please refer to the written instructions. Also, you'll want to make sure that if you have any concerns, if you have any problems with this, you can also come see us in the Learning Commons. Come and see Mr. Barr or Mr. Ibach. Thank you very much for watching.